So I wanted to make a video about fatherhood. It was just Father's Day a few weeks ago, and so I thought it was a good time to kind of reflect on, my current fatherhood that I'm going through, and the experience that I had with my dad as he was going through his fatherhood. So that's what this video is about, fatherhood. So let's just dive in. I'm already getting emotional. I can feel it. It's happening. I'm crying again on YouTube. I can already tell. But let's just dive in. Oh, God. So this last weekend, I had some amazing news. My wife is pregnant, and we had a gender reveal for the second baby, and that baby is... Yes, we are having a girl, and I am so excited about it. I cannot wait to be a girl dad. I am scared out of my mind. Having a girl, I am scared out of my mind. I cannot wait to meet her. She's gonna be born December 24th. At least that's the due date, Christmas Eve. And it's our little Christmas miracle. So anyway, because of that, I have got a lot of things going on as far as emotions go towards fatherhood. I've got a lot of thoughts on my mind. When Ryder was born, my dad gave me a book, this book. And my dad's not a very emotional guy. And growing up, we never really talked about emotions. He wasn't, a big, as most of the fathers in his generation and most of the kids in my generation experienced, our fathers weren't, the beacon of emotional security. So when Ryder was born, my dad gave me this book. And this book, to be honest, it did not age well because it is Fatherhood by Bill Cosby. Now, I already know, okay? But it doesn't change the fact that it's sentimental. Bill Cosby's obviously total dirtbag, horrible person, but it doesn't change the fact that the book is special to me, and I will keep it forever. So my dad gave this to me when Ryder was born, but originally my mom gave this to my dad when I was born. And so this is the first book that he had as a father and the first book that I had as a father. And so my mom wrote November 1st, 1986, to my wonderful husband, congratulations, you were going to be a daddy. And that's exciting because these words were talking about me. And now I'm a full-grown person. And now my dad wrote me a letter on the next page, and these words are talking about Ryder, and Ryder's gonna grow up to be a whole other person. It's just, I know how I felt and how scared I was when Ryder was born. I knew how I felt as far as wanting to provide for him, how I felt as, thinking, am I enough? Am I gonna be a good father? Am I gonna be good enough to be his dad? And I imagine that my dad went through similar struggles and similar thoughts. And so what I think the most important thing about fatherhood teaches us is, it teaches us so much about ourselves, right? Fatherhood has taught me a lot about myself. But also, fatherhood has taught me a lot about my dad, because it allows me to now look at my dad through a different lens. I think for a lot of my life, I held a lot of resentments towards my dad for certain things. He worked a lot. A hell of a lot. And held a resentment towards that when I was younger. But now that I'm older, I can feel that desire to go want to work and want to provide for my family. Like I actively have to pull back because if not, I could be a full-fledged workaholic easily. And so I have to pull back. This is, to me, the greatest lesson that my dad has ever taught me, is this right here. This book was given to me when you were born. I didn't read it, and maybe that's why. I was not the best father. I did the best I could. I was so busy trying to make a living so that you could have everything you ever wanted. The best school, the best clothes, toys, everything I didn't have growing up. I tried to make it up to you when you got older, but maybe it was a little too late. I know that instead of working so much to make a living, I should have been working on making memories with my kids. I didn't want you kids to suffer the hardships like I did. I love you guys so much, you can't even imagine. In my life, the only thing that I regret and I wish I could do over is spending time with my kids. With all that, the only advice I give you is don't chase the money, chase your kids. Your loving and proud father.
There he goes. He's got it now. There you go.
That's what I mean. That is the greatest lesson that my father has ever taught me about being a father and about being there. And it's because of that I take my relationship so seriously with my son. And it's because of that I am doing my absolute best to try to be the best father that I can. I want to be a better dad than my dad was, because I want Ryder to be a better dad than I am. And eventually this lineage is going to figure it out. But my father worked hard for us, and my father was, came to this country as an immigrant. He started with nothing. His family, they were poor growing up, and my grandpa worked his ass off in a concrete factory, doing labor, and because he was doing the best that he could. At the end of the day, my dad did the best that he could, and I am just, I'm doing the best that I can for my son and my daughter, and I hope it's enough. I'm sure there's going to be things that Ryder and my daughter have issues with about me as a father, and I know they will. And I just hope that one day that they're able to also look back and maybe one day look at me through a different lens, as I am now able to look through my father. Honestly, it's been incredible to be able to do that, because I've given up those resentments, because I'm able to just see him differently and see him for the hardworking, caring, loving father that he was to me and my sister. And man, whew. I'm very thankful for him and for that, and for teaching me this lesson. And so hopefully, if you're a father, if you're a new father out there, and you are struggling with the idea of wanting to go full speed into work and trying to do everything you can, maybe pull back a little bit and do what's necessary, of course, to provide. But at the end of the day, the most important thing that you can give your kids is your time. And that is what my dad taught me. And that is what I'm very thankful for. So anyway, the thing that brought all of this up, all of these emotions up, was I was finally able to give my dad a gift that I know he had always wanted, always have dreamed of, but would never thought it would have been possible. My dad is a huge car guy. We have been going to see drag shows and NASCAR shows, shows, I don't even know, races. I don't even know what they're called. You know what I mean? Like, I do cameras, okay? Like, give me a camera, I'm happy. This guy, no, he wants his hands greasy. He wants to be doing things, working. That's not me, okay? But he would always take me to these races. So for his birthday, I wanted to get him something special, something that I knew that he would love. And this is just something that, you know, so it's the NASCAR experience. And basically you get to like dress up and have a helmet and like drive an actual NASCAR car. Is it NASCAR car? Just a NASCAR? Whatever. He was excited, and so he was there doing his thing, and I was there filming him and taking pictures, doing my thing. And so it was like finding that common ground that, you know, I feel like every father and son needs to have. And it just, it was such a special day for me to see him be that excited about something, you know? So anyway, please enjoy my dad becoming a kid again for a little while.
I thought they were going to have other drivers with us. I didn't know that we were going to drive by ourselves. And then I said, maybe I should have read the release.
Oh, so nervous, so nervous.
I tried to get him, but the guys just got in the way. Don't blame me.
Hey, Daddy, smile. Okay, whatever. Daddy, your nomad better win. Woo! Oh, Daddy's nomad has won. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, it was crazy. Whew, man,
Is that fun?
it was super fun. Thank you. It was, oh my God.
Okay, here we have the card playing clan here.
If you're a father out there, just remember the most important thing that you can give your kids is not the next new toy or the best electronic. It is your time. That is the best gift that you can give your kids, is your time, because they will remember it, they will feel it, and they will appreciate it. That is the lesson that my dad taught me, and I hope you hear it. So anyway, I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Anthony.
Have a Merry Christmas.
I'm having a very Merry Christmas.
Do you believe in Santa Claus?
I believe in Santa Claus.
Do you think you're gonna get lots of presents and no coal?
I've been real good, so I don't see why not.
There's
Put
my
my fingers in there for it. Here, turn it off now.